Welcome in, I'm Stacy, and today we are checking out my very first IamBrick set, the Cyber Repair City. This is set number 40104. It contains 2,098 pieces, printed pieces, and some pretty neat play features. This set was provided by Chowbrick, and if you're not familiar with them, they are a popular reseller of alternative brick sets. If you are a box lover, you should know they ship 98% of their sets in the original box. We appreciate the opportunity to collaborate with Chowbrick, and they have offered you to save $3 off any set using code SCB3USD. All details will be in the description of this video. Now let's step into an uncertain future where cybernetic limbs and AI reign supreme. Since Chowbrick is known for providing the original box with 98% of their sets, I thought we would show you what the box looks like. This also came in another box, so we had great protection for the box and the set. So this is IamBrick. Beautiful picture of the set on the front. We've got the set number, the name of the set, and the number of pieces. We've got the IamBrick design all around the sides of the box. And then over on the back, we have some pictures of the set up close. And it tells you what some of the rooms of the set are. And it opens up like this, like a present, and the pattern design continues on the edges there. This is definitely a very large set, maybe just a very tall set. The base is on a full base plate, so 10 by 10, but then it measures 22.8 inches in height right up to the top there, which is insane. Take a look starting from the bottom. So we've got the base all covered with gray plates for concrete. We've got some barriers and some pylons there with boxes. We've got this little build here with street lights and a public telephone, which is kind of cool. And then we've got this vending machine, which is really nice. I really love the printed pieces here and the transparent colors of the printed pieces. Really nice. Up on the second level, we actually have a separate build here, which is a cable car. So that runs right on the monorail there. But for now, I'm going to take this off and we'll take a closer look at this in a bit. So we've got some change in color a little bit on the second floor with more purple and some pink transparent pieces. I really like some of the pieces that they've used there for the pillars, and even the floor in this piece is purple. We've got a beautiful transparent orange piece, and we got some shutters there that do open up so that you can peek inside. And then on the next floor, again, some transparent pieces. This is pretty cool looking. Two pieces that we put together that match up very nicely with the prints to show the body there. Another printed piece on a pillar here. And then way up to the top, we've got some more printed pieces and actually kind of some intricate details there to get everything in those angles. So I also wanted to point out this pass-through that we can see right through into the garage. We'll take a closer look at that car in there as well. And then these details above that pass-through. Look at this. We've got like a wheel there, and these little pieces, I don't know if that's maybe supposed to be an engine, but they're just little cars all clicked together, which is really cool. Some nice details with the chrome piping and stuff. As we come around to the side, you will notice this is open back. This brings us directly to the second level, which is the duplex motorcycle workshop. Really nice motorcycle builds, but you'll notice they don't actually have wheels. They hover, which is very cool. The top one, we actually have a mechanical arm there so that we can work on it. Then we have the toolbox at the top of the stairs. We come down the stairs and then we go to another motorcycle. This one doesn't have any wheels or any pieces for hover. Really cool builds, actually just like 2 or 3 pieces each, which is really neat. Then we come down to the garage. This is awesome. We've got this really cool car as a separate build. I'm going to show you that in a bit as well. For now, I just want to look at the detail inside. So we've got the dark blue base, and then we have the orange around the black at the bottom, and we have those little humps for the wheels so the car doesn't roll around. But there's all kinds of details on the back wall with tools and some wheels that are all different up on the back. We have a little build here that's a jack, and another one with some, maybe a toolbox here on wheels, and then these pillars around, really nice. Directly above the garage, we have a patron's bar, so somewhere where our customers can hang out. Love the colors here, especially with the transparent pink and yellow around it there. Then we go up to the next level, and we actually have a mechanical prosthetic repair room. So if you look really closely on that table, those chrome pieces, it looks like a torso and a mechanical arm. And then we have this really cool build for a chair and a computer there. Maybe it looks like there in the corner. Then when we go up, we have a waste warehouse. Not too much detail in there, but I do like the transparent pieces that they've used underneath it. And then we have our signal receiver. This is actually a pretty cool build. The pieces on the very top are like pieces that you would use for a fan. These ones here, it's really neat. We've got this tubing that goes all the way down. Spin this around to the other side, and we get to see the detail outside of the garage over here. Again, transparent printed pieces. Some nice detail going up the sides. Looks like we have another little computer over here on this side. And then we've got these smoky windows where we can take a look at the motorcycles through there. This is a cute little build and really nice printed pieces. Again, we've got those little car pieces. Some people call them roller skate pieces, but they're cute. And we've got the printed sign here on top. On the roof is actually a furnace, which is really neat. And it actually comes right down to the top of the lounge as well. This third level here is what they call it. We've got these chrome pieces that are built on an angle on a hinge. I really like that. And the blue transparent windows are really nice. Also have different color pieces built on angles. And then here, I just wanted to make sure that we see this here as well for the hazard pieces, which is kind of cool in that they're built on an angle as well. This set is actually modular. So this is a better view of the garage. You can see the pieces on top where the next floor would lock in, but we can actually see some better details here now with that second roof off. We even got some little shelving up here at the top. Some really good details. Then we have our second floor, which actually has our monorail attached as well. So we've got some pieces built in underneath to give the structure some stability. And then this is our second floor, all in one piece. Kind of neat when you're building it that you start over here and you just have this base hanging out. It all comes together. And then we have our third floor, which is just a very tall, skinny piece on its own. So I am going to put this all back together. I find because there's no back, I get a little bit turned around here, but we're going to get this on to the first floor. Just lock it in here on the studs. There we go. And then we'll get the third floor on. So this goes on to this plate here. And it does hang over a little bit. So just need to be careful because it's a little loose in here in the middle. It's a very tall set, and where there's no back, I do find it can be a little bit unstable. So before we move on to the accessories, I did want to show this a little closer. So this plate, I was having a hard time with it getting to sit down on all four corners. And I did push a little bit too hard and this fell apart on me. So it's kind of weak in this area here. So just be careful. This is our cable car, which is a really nice build on its own. When I was first building it, I wasn't even really sure what it was because I don't like to look too far ahead in the book. Some nice details with the chrome foam receiver, and I like how the studs are on the outside of the build. Got some printed pieces here, and actually these ends actually come off on both sides. So we've got two studs there that they just attach onto, and we've got some chairs in there. Nice builds as well. Take a look from both sides. We have a little bit of Technic here on the top with some wheels so that it can go across the monorail. So we're just going to hook this in, hook it onto the rail there, and then see how it can slide back and forth. And we do have these chrome pieces on the end as well so that it doesn't slide off on you. And this car, for me, this set was worth it just for this car build. It is incredible. It was about 10 pages of the instructions, super, super detailed. I really like the chrome details on this, nice tires and rims. We've got the scoop on the hood, which is really nice. The clear pieces for the windshield. Turn this around here so we can see better inside. We've got burgundy seats. We've got a gear shift, printed piece for the dash and the steering wheel. And then we have the back. It is a convertible, and we've got dual exhaust. This was a really fun build, and the doors actually open as well. And I'm really impressed with how the windows are built right into the door. This is the underneath of the car to give you a better idea of the build, and I believe it is 8 studs wide. I also brought in a Lego Speed Champion. So we put them end to end. You can see they are the same width. The Speed Champion is a little bit longer, but there's a good view of them together. The instructions, the step-by-step, are overall really good. We've got a really nice book with a nice picture of the set on the front. We open it up, we have a picture of the 3 pieces, and we've got a bit of a story here and a picture of some of the rooms inside the set. My biggest concern with these instructions is I find it very hard to tell the navy blue from the black. So in this step here, the first 3 pieces are actually the navy blue and the last piece is black. It's really hard to tell the difference. We do have where we show the number of studs for our pieces, which I love. And then the instructions mute the colors that you've already used. So if we look here, we've got the navy blue, it's kind of muted, and the pieces that we're using are brighter and they have the green around them. Just some other pictures showing you that what we've already got is muted, and then the other pictures are brighter. And then in the very back, let's take a look. We've just got a continuation of our cyber story and the last piece that we put on. IamBricks uses Go bricks, so right away I had no concerns about the quality of the bricks. And the cyber theme spoke to me as soon as I saw it. So my first set was an easy choice. From an overall build experience, I really enjoyed this build. But there are spots where a gentle touch is required. Now this set doesn't have lights, but of course I had to line this up with some of my cyberpunk sets. So on the left, I have the Lumibricks cyberpunk apartment, and on the right, the cyberpunk train station. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.